Can you sell your home for $1? Are you really thinking about doing this? And let's clear up what happens when you do. I'm 𝗲𝗲𝗹𝗃 of Zammitti Law. We're an estate planning practice in New York and New Jersey. And we provide peace of mind to families through our high client value services. If you are seeking some help in either the estate planning or administration after someone's passing, we can help and we provide free consultations. You can reach us at yourplanningattorney.com. And speaking of value, we are also here to educate you as often as we can. So please ask questions and share so together we can help some folks along the way. So the question is, can you sell your home for $1? Yes, you can, but the IRS doesn't view that as a sale. It is considered a gift. You are transferring the equity of your home to another party for essentially nothing. And so there can be tax consequences that come into play, right? It's not necessarily a tax saving strategy because you're transferring it to someone else. One, it likely will trigger a gift tax reporting requirement. If your home is beyond the value of the current annual gifting exemption, I think this year is $19,000 per person, which presumably your house is worth more than that, not the equity, but the fair market value, then a gift reporting will need to take place. That's a Form 709 with the IRS. Doesn't mean there's a gift tax due, but the reporting requirement is there. In addition, because you are transferring your home to another party, they acquire that property at your value, essentially what you purchased and any capital improvements you put into it. It is not the fair market value at the time you gifted it. It will be stuck essentially at your cost basis, what you purchased it for plus capital improvements, meaning that the person you gave your home to or sold to for $1, when they go to sell it later, they will have a capital gain between what your original basis was and then the fair market value when they go to sell it. Okay. In addition, folks think this might be a good idea for Medicaid planning purposes. Remember, if you continue to live in that home and want to live in that home, if you've actually transferred the ownership, you have zero ties or usage of actual usage of that property. Meaning you can be thrown out by whoever you gave the house to, but hopefully unlikely, but it's possible. You could also be thrown out by a creditor of the person that you gave your house to. Not a great idea. And that can include a divorcing spouse of that, say, child. Kind of a scary situation to be in. In addition, because you've made a transfer gift for less than fair market value, $1 certainly is not the value of your home. For Medicaid purposes, it is going to be counted as a transfer within that look back period. Just because the other person's name is on the title doesn't mean they're not going to know it's there, that you did that, and that could create a period of ineligibility for Medicaid purposes. Okay, so basically the stepped up basis that usually helps in eliminating capital gains, that goes away if you just gift the home over or sell it for $1. All right. So yes, you can sell it to your child for $1. It's not really the best idea. Definitely talk to an estate planning attorney in your home state to see what works for you, what your goals are, what your needs are. There are structures outside of using, maybe a trust or through a will, so that the child inherits it if it's appropriate. Sometimes we use life estate interests and different means depending on the circumstances. But all told, in most circumstances, it is best for your children to inherit that asset, and there are ways to protect it for Medicaid purposes, but you have to look at your specific tax law and speak to a professional to find out the details. Well, we hope you've learned something new here today. Again, I'm 𝗲𝗲𝗹𝗃 of Zammitti Law. We're an estate planning attorney, estate planning practice, I should say, in New York and New Jersey, and we provide peace of mind to families through our high client value services. If you do need assistance in estate planning or the administration following someone's passing, you can reach us for a free consultation at yourplanningattorney.com. All right, don't forget, share, and take care. Bye-bye.